Some heroes don't wear capes, they just help their buddies don the capes they'd already worn in the past. This is a convoluted way of saying Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is taking full credit for Henry Cavill's return as Superman in Black Adam, and he's throwing DC Studios under the bus while he's at it. Some superheroes don't wear capes. Instead, they simply assist their friends in donning their capes. This is a long-winded way of saying that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is taking full credit for Henry Cavill's return to the Superman role in Black Adam, and while he's at it, he's also putting DC Studios in the doghouse. Johnson provided some encouraging news about Black Adam's box office figures and provided an explanation of the film's success in a video that was posted to Twitter last week. He explains that, among other things, we have to bring back the most powerful, unstoppable force of all time in any universe if we're going to make Black Adam the most potent, unstoppable force in the DC universe. Of course, I am referring to Superman, and you guys know who I am talking about. Henry Cavill can be seen there. He continues, in the end, the studio wasn't bringing Henry Cavill back, inexplicably and inexcusably, but we weren't going to accept a refusal. Johnson made a vague reference to this situation on Instagram a month ago, but he goes into more detail in his Twitter video. He yells out his $7 Productions team, saying, "This has been years in the making regarding bringing Henry Cavill back and years of strategic conversations, and we were not going to take no for an answer. From our perspective, it was impossible to try to develop the DC universe without the most potent force and the greatest superhero of all time watching from the sidelines." Johnson is patient when he explains this idea to his audience, just as he must have been when he did so over the years to those obstinate DC executives. I almost hear the implied, "Do I really have to spell it all out for you? It all comes down to where's Superman? You have to have Superman in the mix. There was no other Superman to bring back, by the way, which is why we fought so hard to bring Superman back, Henry Cavill. Our generation's Superman and, in my opinion, the best Superman ever is Henry Cavill. The greatest Superman of all time, and I mean that with all due respect to the other actors, especially Christopher Reeve. If you're looking for a dedicated gamer TV, this Sony TV may be the one for you because it makes PS5 games more vivid and reduces input lag. GO Media may receive a commission of $400 off Sony 55-inch 4K Ultra HD TV, X90K Series Vivid Dolby Vision. Buy for $898 at Amazon Promotion. Johnson's catchphrase regarding Black Adam has been that the hierarchy of power in the DC universe has changed, but that's now accurate both on and off screen. And, of course, now we have new leadership at DC and at Warner Brothers, he quips in the video with a grin, so it's a new era in the DC universe. Fortunately, one of the era's most bankable and business-minded stars has set the stage for them to build out the DC universe, properly, strategically, and smartly. It is evident that Johnson intends to keep running the studio himself. There are currently many visionaries present. Hopefully, they can all come together to form something cohesive.